just want to just say that this has been a great experience for me to be able to just have a moment to chat with you all about my experience with the Ritz. My Tlingit name is Kayanach. I am from Southeast Alaska, and so 2018 was my first year at OCF. And so one of my best friends from JYD gave me his SO pass so I could go introduce myself to the Ritz. He said, hey, your art would really fit in there. Yeah, I got that SO pass and went right to the Ritz, introduced myself. Slowly started meeting the crew, and, then I started, contributing some art to be on display there. And so, yeah, if you go to the Ritz, you'll be able to see some of my art. Hopefully we'll be able to see you all there soon. But yeah, it's been a great experience for me to really meet all the people there, and to feel like part of a family, part of a group. And it's such a wonderful group of people. They're all very dear to me there, and I just wish that I could be there in person right now telling you all this story. And I just wanted to start out with a little origin of the Sweat Lodge. It was the sweat bath was one of the most important Indian ceremonies. It was not merely a means of cleansing the body and of healing disease. It had religious significance also. The rite included a prayer addressed to the life-giving power of the universe. It was a prayer for purification and strength. It was for good fortune in any enterprise of the moment. Even the construction of a sweat lodge had spiritual value. Sickness or ill luck would strike anyone who built the house irreverently or abused it in any way. A series of arches about 4 feet high were made by pounding them into the ground, both ends of birch or willow wands. This framework was covered with skins and blankets if the lodge was for temporary use. Near a summer camp, for instance, it was covered with several layers of bark and earth and grass, if it was for permanent use. The entrance always faced a stream or a lake. The sweating stones, they were heated just outside the entrance and were rolled or carried into a pit inside of the lodge. Water sprinkled on the hot rocks that supplied the steam. As the bather dashed the water on them, they chanted prayers to the sweat lodge. So after sweating, they plunged into a stream or a lake. Cleanliness was thought to bring good luck as well. It's carried on in stories for thousands and thousands of years. I'll share with you a story right now about the origins of the sweat lodge. This was told by Chief Jim James of the Sandpole. The sweat lodge was a chief long ago. Long ago. But he wasn't called Sweat Lodge. Not then. He was just called Chief. He decided to create all the animals and all the birds. So he created them and he named them all. He named each animal and each bird. Then he told one of them, in times to come, when people have been created, they will send their children out during the day or during the night, and you will talk with them, and you will tell them what they will be able to do when they grow up. You'll tell the boys that they are to get all things easily. They are to be good hunters and good fishermen, kind, and so on. You'll tell all the girls that they will be able to get things very easily, and they'll do all sorts of beautiful things, be very creative and kind. At that time, I will be Sweat Lodge myself. Then he spoke to them again. I'll have no body, no head, nor will I be able to see. Whoever desires to construct me will have the right to do so. That one that builds me may pray to me for good looks or whatever they may wish. The one that made me, that is. I'll take pity on them, and I'll give them what they request. The one that made me. People may approach me thus. If anyone is injured, or if anyone is sick, or if they are poisoned, they may come to me for help, and I will give it to them. Also, when anyone is dying, they may come to me, and I will help them along as well. I'll help them to see the next world. So in this world, I am Sweat Lodge for the help of human beings. Thank you, friends and family, for joining me today. Here, can't wait to see you all in person. Big love. Shout outs to the Rich crew. Yeah, Flamingos, woo!
Hey everybody, you're listening to Rainbow Girls. This song is called Free Wine, and we wish that we were there at Faire with you.
Shout out to the Ritz!
Woo!
Give me something I can sink my teeth into right away. And I had a way with words and you had a way with me. Give me something I can't really see. Some money 'cause you charging honey. I can be real clever when I'm feeling better. You are friends with everyone, sort of hanging in. You're my lifeline, sweeter than free wine. You're my lifeline, sweeter than free wine. And I had a way with words and you had a way with me. Give me something I can't really see. Give me something I can't really see. Somebody got charging honey. I can be real alive when I'm feeling better. Friends with everyone, sort of hanging in. You're my lifeline, sweeter than free wine. Somebody got charging honey. I can be real alive when I'm feeling better. Friends with everyone, sort of hanging in. You're my lifeline, sweeter than free wine. You're my lifeline,
For 30 years in a row, every July, I'd make the trek up to the Oregon Country Fair, to that special place, my heart, my home, my family, the Ritz sauna and showers. I've often been one of those folks in the wee hours of the morning, working behind the desk, or being the greeter, saying welcome, come on in, take off your shoes, drink lots of water, and have so much fun. I've seen a lot of changes over the years. My very first year, there used to be a little fire pit right back in the yard where the Eagle Lodge now stands. And that first year after the midnight show, I was so excited I couldn't sleep, and I grabbed my guitar and I went and sat by the fire and I started to play song after song and singing, and a couple handfuls of people singing along. And they just stayed, waiting for me to run out of songs. But I never did. We joined the birds, the morning choir welcoming the new day, before the folks had to leave to go open their booths, get ready for a show, do recycling, work on the water crew. And we promised we'd meet again the next year after the midnight show. And the year after that. And the year after that. Joining the bird choir and singing, here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. One year, a friend and I were just playing, and we had managed to stay awake for about 60 hours in a row. No drugs, no coffee, no stimulants, just high off the Faire and working shifts at the sauna and just having so much fun. And as always, ending back up at the sauna for a late night bath. And being there in the morning when people are showering and all naked and drying their hair in the sun around the fire pit. But there was no sun. There'd been sprinkles during the night, and it was so overcast. People were getting a little worried that there was going to be a rain out weekend, like had only happened a few times in those 30 years that I'd been there. So there I was with my guitar, inviting the sun to come back out again. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. And it really was all right. The sun still hadn't come out, but people were happy. They were dancing. They were smiling. Little darling, the smiles returning to your faces. Little darling, it's been here. Here comes the sun, and doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Then it got to that part. And the people were just singing. And it got to that very final part. Sun, 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 here it comes. And all at once, the skies parted, and it wasn't just a little sunbeam. A blast of light, like a giant spotlight, came slamming down on the deck as all these people were screaming at the top of their lungs and laughing and hugging and naked and wet and drying off around the fire. And it was just a moment I'll treasure all my life. And as we're having the sun coming down on us, one guy comes back up to me and says, "Hey, do it again." So we did it again. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. It really is all right. And as I sit here in my home in Sebastopol, California, dreaming and knowing that we'll be back together again soon, here virtually, and next year, live, where we can sing again and bring the sun out. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. It's all right. See you all soon.
Hey Faire family, it's Brad Tidwell here, aka B-Rad, rider of the rock and roll smoothie bike in front of Sweet Leaf Organics for many years. I've performed several times at the Ritz with the Far Side Band and as a solo performer as Tidwell. And they let me play really early in the morning on piano once, which I really appreciated, and it just felt so good to hear the birds chirping and to play. I just love getting into that space at the Ritz where you let go of everything and the chants kind of come back to you. They're kind of stored in your memory banks, and you find yourself singing along after several decades of the Ritz, I feel like it's deep within me at this point. One of my favorite memories was sitting inside the big sauna and just getting real mellow, listening to the chants, joining in with the chants, even coming up with a few myself. I pulled out a Moody Blues song one time, and getting to this point where I was so relaxed and I just let out this sigh, and I felt like a bunch of other people let out this collective sigh at the same time. We had a big collective sigh moment, and it just launched me into this most blissful space I've been into. You don't get that experience anywhere else, and I thank you all for creating such a lovely space at the Ritz. I really appreciate the inclusion, especially being a Canadian, and I can't wait to see you all again.
In South Carolina, there are many tall pines. I remember the oak trees that we used to climb. And now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend that I'm getting the feel of Hickory wind. I started out younger, had most everything, all the riches and pleasures. What more could life bring? And it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home, Hickory wind. It's a hard way to find out trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel. Now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend I'm getting the feel of Hickory wind. I'm getting the
Welcome to the Oregon Country Fair 2021. The Ritz Sauna is a place like no other, and the first time I went there I was in my 20s. It was 1989, I think, and I felt like I had come home, like I had found my tribe. It's a place where you can peel off your skin and show your true self, let your light shine. And we need that right now, coming out of this pandemic.
Take me back to when it was safe to be naive and we could look each other in the eyes and believe. 'Cause when I was a girl, it was a kinder world than the one my daughter's growing up to see. Kindness mattered, integrity was key. We were more inclined to live and let be. But the stakes are higher now, and I know we all agree. Scrapping for survival can be ugly. I wanna see my mama. Oh, I wanna see my dad. Oh, I wanna see my sweet southern home and lay my head. Take me back to the land of my youth, when you could sail the world on a smile and a truth. 'Cause the time when I grew, it was a time when you knew that any stranger was gonna go that extra mile for you. Kindness mattered, integrity was key, and we were more inclined to live and let be. But the stakes are higher now, and I know we all agree. Scrapping for survival can be ugly. Oh, 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 I wanna see my mom. Oh, oh, I wanna see my dad. Oh, oh, I wanna see my sweet southern homeland and lay my head. So take us back, or better yet, bring it forth, all the kindness that lies in us. 'Cause the time that's at hand, it's gonna take all that we're worth. We need allies that we can trust and stand. Kindness matters, integrity rules. Let's build bridges and keep our cool. 'Cause the stakes are higher now, and I know we all agree. Let's reach out, let's reclaim our humanity. Oh, oh, I wanna see my mom. Oh, oh, I wanna see my dad. Oh, oh, I wanna see my sweet southern home and lay my head and lay my head and lay my head.
Hey Gus, can you tell me a story about the Ritz?
You know, the first time I went to the Ritz, I had resisted my wife's entreaties for many years to go there, and she dragged me down. And so I met the director of the program, this fellow George, and he says, "What do you do?" And he says, and I said, "Well, you know, I'm a carpenter." And he says, "Oh, really?" He says, "Would you take that nail rake and just go rake the area?" So I got this magnetic rake and spent my time, I'm a $70 an hour carpenter. What else can I do with my time besides, run a nail rake over the campus, which I did. And I did it to George's satisfaction, because then he took me into the sauna and said, "I need these floorboards here replaced. How long do you think it's going to take you?" And I looked at it and I said, "It's going to be an hour and 45 minutes. And so my friend Tom Ballard was my assistant, and the two of us disassembled the bad floorboards, put in the new floorboards. And an hour and 45 minutes, George returned as we were putting the last board in. And I went, "Oh, that's how I met George." It's a hard and a heavy load, and the folks that you meet ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good, they've done the best they could. So seeing some old day, and I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. If you see me passing by, you sit and you wonder why, and wish that you were a rambler too. Nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and lock the door, and thank the stars for the roof that's over you. 'Cause I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
This is Brian Cutean. Me and the Q Band have had the distinct honor and the sweetest pleasure of performing at the Ritz on many wondrous occasions over the 30 years I've played the Oregon Country Fair. A particularly vivid memory was one year when the whole band, with the exception of my bass guy, Jason Montgomery, was too late to get let in at the gate. So he and I played as a duo for the 1 a.m. set on a Saturday night. Maestro Pang was at the mix board, and the sound was teleportational. Jason played way differently than he had ever played before, too. Way stretchy and multiversally intrinsic. We went way out into some of the dimensional tunes, and even after a long set, Pang told us to keep going because the next performers hadn't shown up. So we went into Three Little Letters, the song I've included here, and I remember people laughing loudly from the dark kiva of the round sauna, and that just made our night. It was the best response to hear, and it pushed us even further out, and now it's one of my favorite sets of all my fair time rolled together. This version we're about to play is from the 2018 Fair, with Jason on bass, Simon Lucas on drums, Michelle Alani on violin, and Andrew Likanoff on clarinet. Thanks for the Ritz for having us all these years. Can't wait to get back there. Hope to see you soon.
You might want to snap along with us. DVD, VHS, MTV, DDT, BLT, UFO, MP3. CDR, XK, VCR, and LTV, JF, KFCI, SOS, STD, MSG, PhD, LMT, and CDC, AMA, CEO, HMO, SOL. singing R-E-S-V-E-C-T. We're singing R-E-S-V-E-C-T.
Hello, and thanks for being here at the Faire in the Clouds in 2021. My name is Joey Chang. I also go by Cello Joe. And this is an oral history for the Ritz Sauna. So, it's tough to overstate the importance of the Ritz Sauna in my life because it's changed my life for the better. I first started coming to the Oregon Country Fair first time I think was 2001, and then I didn't come again till 2009. The first time I came as part of the public, and I busked a lot, and I was staying at a campground nearby, and I discovered the Ritz, and it was such an amazing place to end up after walking the 8, carrying a cello for hours. And so I got clean. I went back to my campsite, and then I kept applying to come perform at the fair, and I eventually got in on the ambiance team in 2009. And of course I went to the Ritz again that year, and then over the years since then I've had the huge honor of playing at the Ritz for their nighttime music sessions, and I think it's the best gig at Oregon Country Fair to have. I mean, playing music in that environment full of people getting clean and singing songs in the sauna, and the fire and the sound is amazing, thanks Pang, and just super good vibes. And so the significance of the Ritz sauna in my life is, well, I met the love of my life there. I was sitting around the fire in 2011, and we saw each other across the fire, and then I thought she was really beautiful, and she was talking to some other guy, and so I left. But she came out and she found me. Actually, she didn't know that she had found me because it was hard to recognize people with their clothes on outside the Ritz. But we ended up bumping into each other outside the Ritz under the mushroom, and then went on a lot of adventures. And we've been together for 10 years now. And I thought that it would be very poetic to propose marriage to her in the very spot that we first laid eyes on each other. And I did that in 2019. So we're not married yet. There's a little bit of a pandemic that kind of got in the way of that. But just wanted to say thanks to all of the Ritz Sauna staff and crew, and convey how important the Ritz Sauna and the music has been for me.
I hope you all are finding love out there. That fire is actually a really great place. That's where Toni and Toni and I first caught eyes from across the fire. She was talking to some old guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He had gray hair. He was some old guy who was like, "You should come to Hawaii with me. I do native plant restoration.
Wait,
and
I've
working
heard
with
about
native
that before.
species of bamboo." could fly you out there. And I was like, nah, she's way into this guy.
Oh my God.
I have no chance with her.
Did you hear about this?
And so that's why
I heard about
went and got all my clothes and left.
It's true. What? No, Joey, no. What
Yeah,
happened
I
next?
just gave up on her. I was just
No.
like, she's cute, but
She's so cute. What happened next?
she's clearly going after some old guy.
Don't let him win.
Well, what happened next was she just was like, I gotta go. I can't talk to you anymore.
Well, no, it wasn't quite like that.
It was like, I gotta meet somebody. I gotta go.
No, okay. So this guy was really nice. He was talking to me. The fire was different. It was more in like a pit. It was less of this. You guys, you guys remember what it was like a long time ago? You know, don't you, it was like something more cathedral style where everyone could sort of sit around and the fire was in the middle. We shouldn't request to make it go back to that. So it was really easy to like make eye contact with people because everyone sitting around the fire could see each other. And I saw Joey sitting across the way alone and looking kind of grumpy. And I just thought that was so cute.
Aw, grumpy Joey.
I know. And then this fellow who was really interesting was talking quite a bit about all of the great work he was doing in Hawaii to cut back invasive species. And he was like, yeah, if you're interested in coming sometime to Hawaii, and he was a drum maker, and you know, I felt like it was sort of like moving in that direction, and then all of a sudden Joey got up and walked out, and I was like, ooh, you know what, I gotta go. I did say I gotta go. And I ran and I got my stuff really, really fast, like as fast as I could, and then I ran outside, and I was walking outside, and there used to be a giant mushroom out there. Do you guys remember the giant mushroom?
Yeah!
I love that mushroom. So I walked out and I was looking around and I didn't see him anywhere. And then I walked up to this big mushroom where there was this guy wearing an African jumpsuit onesie, and he was sitting next to a cello case covered in stickers. And he was rolling a cigarette, and I happened to have a lot of marijuana with me. And I asked him, what was the first thing I said to you?
Hey, you want to put some marijuana in that cigarette?
Oh my God!
That was the very first thing I said to him.
Oh my God!
Isn't that great?
No way!
And the very first thing we did together was get stoned.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Hell yeah. And then he said, hey, do you think I can put my cello in your tent?
If you know what I mean.
Well, because
And you know how nice I am with my tents.
Well, it's because
You know.
it's because her tent was located right over across the way at the childcare area.
It's the jam, you guys. If
And
anyone
so-
ends up working in childcare, you're literally camping right across the street from the Ritz.
I was
It's
getting
awesome.
really tired of carrying the cello around. But what I kind of didn't say was that I was camped right in entertainment camp. So it was really only like an extra minute or two to go back to my tent to put my
It was
cello
my first
there.
year at Faire. It was Friday night, you know. I didn't know that.
You must have a really nice.
A really nice what? Yeah, it was intense. He put his cello in my tent.
Well, we hung out at her tent and we continued talking. We were talking underneath the mushroom. We were hanging out at her tent and, you know, we were just like talking for a while.
And I'd never seen him play cello. I didn't know, really. I didn't understand the whole, like, Cello Joe thing. And then, the next, well, we went in the tent, we made out. We made out in the tent. Yeah. Sorry to unceremoniously tell you. It was cool, we made out. Yeah, the cello was there. Yeah. And then
we went out on an adventure. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna start busking. You wanna hear some cello music?
yeah.
And then, do you remember the first song I played for you?
It was the Swan song, right?
It was The Swan by Camille Saint-Saëns.
Do you want to play it right now?
Okay, I'll play it. So it has a harp accompaniment part that's like do 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 do. So just picture that.
And if everyone could just gently sway back and forth. That would be okay. That was very, very sweet.
So that was the first song that I ever played for Tony Tone.
It totally was the net that caught me.
And so
And then later that day, he ended up doing the kids' puppet show with me in the Ralph McCoy Memorial Theater. And we did this awesome improv piece about a butterfly that got lost in a tsunami near Japan. It was really sweet.
it was like the butterfly effect.
I would sing it for you now, but if I try to sing as high as I was singing then, it would sound like this. Because I lost my voice this weekend.
So
I know. I'm trying.
She can't sing it. She lost her voice.
I know.
So you guys, the long and short of it is that we met in 2011, and we've been together for most of the
8
time.
long years.
For most of that time.
Long years.
There's a little bit of time in between when we met and we actually got together and started like spending all of our time together. But
Now we fall asleep farting on each other every night.
yep, that's what it's
Yeah.
all about. That's true love right there, folks. And at this time in the show, I'd like to do a little something here, and it's kind of hard for me because it's been a long time coming, but you know, we've been through a lot together. We've had a lot of amazing experiences and traveled the world together.
Oh shit.
And this is the moment when I'm going to reach into this bag here
Oh my
and get down and say, Tony Tone, Will you marry me?
Oh my God, she said yes! Woo! She said yes!
Oh my God. Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's a cubic zirconia.
Did you guys know he was
No, it's
gonna
real.
do that?
It's real.
Are you serious? Oh my God, you guys.
Nobody knew because I didn't tell a soul. Except for your mom and dad.
This is really
And
intense. I don't even know like what to
When I
think.
called her parents, I was speaking to them, and her dad was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Oh my God.
He's like, "Are you really ready for this?"
Oh my God. Really? What else did he say?
He's like, "You have my blessing."
Aww.
Thank God.
That's
Oh
pro-
my God.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. You guys, this is amazing.
I thought there'd be a lot more crying involved.
For me,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of in a state of like, I don't know, it's like, whoa.
All right, so you want to hear the second song that I played for her?
Wait, did anyone else know that he was gonna do this? You did?
I told everybody.
Are you serious?
No.
Wait, raise your hand if you know. You did? Oh my, really? You did? Are you serious? Oh my God.
Nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody.
We totally knew.
He didn't tell.
Wow. How perfect.
Oh wait. Hold on. I did tell somebody. I told Pang.
I kind of knew it was gonna happen,
I told
honestly.
Pang that was gonna happen.
Horseshit. Horseshit.
I think he just doesn't remember.
Well,
Anyway, you guys, this is.
Can
the
I tell them? Can I tell them? So, Joey and I've been talking about getting married for like a year and a half now. So, like every other day, I would be like, well, if we were married, then maybe I would help you build your van out. But we're not, so see ya.
It's true.
It's true. So now I'll help you with all the things.
Aww.
I love you guys.
Oh my God. I don't
Okay.
even know.
So back to the show. That happened. Now we're moving on. This is the second song that I ever played for Tony Town. And you guys can sing along if you know it. If you don't know it, you'll probably just figure it out and be able to sing along. And it goes like this.
My love is like a seahorse, tiny but compelling, so compelling you wanna put it on your shower curtain. And my love is so valuable They try to trade it on the stock market, but I shut them down from all my flirting. Yeah, I did, 'cause I got so much love. I've got so much love. I've got so much love, but I don't know what to do with it. I got so much love. Well, I guess I better share it with the world. La da da da, da 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 dee da da dum, la da da da, da 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 dee da da dum.
My love is like a goalie, using soccer gloves to deflect balls of hate. My love is like a bullfrog, it's croaking in the night to attract a mate.
'Cause I got so much love. Sing it with us. I got so much love. I got so much love, but I don't know what to do with it. I got so much love. Well, I guess I better share it with the world. La da da da, da 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 dee da da dum, la da da da, la da da dee da da dum. Well, I got more love than all the fish in the sea, and I got more love than all the monkeys in the trees. I got more love than a chicken lays eggs, and I got more love than a millipede's got legs. I got more love than the conquerors got bribes. Got more love than a Mormon's got wives. Got more love than Jesus got disciples, and I got more love than the Anarega rifles. I got more love than the Buddha or Allah, and I got more love than the Jews love Hala. Got more love than the garden's got soil, and I got more love than the Saudis got oil. I got so much love. Sing it out loud. I got so much love. I got so much love, but I don't know what to do with it. I got so much love. Well, I guess I better share it with the world. La da da da, da 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 dee da dum, la da da da, da 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 dee da da dum. My love is like an oyster. It's tough to crack, but inside it's slimy and gooey. And it's also considered a delicacy. And my love is like a taco, full of seasoned meat. And it's tasty and oh so juicy. 'Cause I got so much love. Sing it out loud so we can hear you. I got so much love. I got so much love, but I do know what to do with it. I got so much love. I guess I better give it all to Toni.
Oh my God.
La da da da, da da dee da da dum, la da da da, da 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 dee da. Well, I got so much love, but I don't know what to do with it. I got so much love. I guess I better share it with the world.
Congratulations! Congratulations, Toni and
Oh my
Joanne.
God, that's amazing. Okay. We're gonna have to get married here next year. You're all invited! Yeah! Whoa! It's gonna be a giant puppet, still walking cello wedding. Yes.
Hello, Faire friends. This is Caballero here, and I'm going to tell you the first story that comes to the top of my head about working at the Ritz. One really beautiful evening after most of us had stopped working for the day. It might have been after a lovely dinner, and we were outside of the Ritz on the 8. There's a new area that had been made. There are some theater seats on the Ritz side of the 8, and across the way there's a new fence built, and Brad Bolton was painting this ghostly bird woman on the fence. And a group of friends, we were just sitting on these theater chairs watching Brad paint, and we were all enthralled. It was like we were watching a movie. So naturally I struck up a tune. I figured a soundtrack would be nice. And then I continued playing songs because it just felt so good. And as I watched Brad's brush float and glide swiftly and gracefully along the fence boards, I became more and more inspired. I felt like the creative juices were just ample in the air, and everyone was so full of inspiration and awe and love and friendship. And as we watched the figure take shape, so did this deep connection between the watchers and the artist. It was truly magical. I wish I could say more, but there's not really words for how beautiful it was. And I'll play you a song that I wrote on the guitar a couple years ago. It's called But a Human. Well, it's nothing in your talking, and it's nothing in your walking. Well, it's in your soul, rising up through you. In your soul, rising up, yes, rising up through your future sun, rising up through you. Well, and I am but a woman in the world. Well, and I am but a human, no man's soul. Oh! Rise on up, oh, keep on going. Yes, you know you got it. Well, and sometimes I arrive home at your door on the floor. I arrive home at your door, but I'm on the floor, baby, on the floor. But I am happy, yes, I'm happy, happy waiting. I am happy waiting outside of your door. Ain't your door, that's everybody's door. Well, and I am but a woman in the world. Well, and I am but a human, no man's soul. Oh! Keep on going, oh, rise on up. Yes, you know you got it. All right, thanks, guys. Look forward to seeing you next year. Much love.
Hey folks, how you doing? This is Witch Dave coming to you, wishing I was in the sauna. So a couple of years ago, I was all ready to storm the sauna with my song that was very appropriate for the sauna. And I went up to the front desk and I said, hey, I'm going to storm the sauna with my appropriate song. And the guy was like, well, you can look in there, but right now the Shook Twins are on stage. And if you want to go in there and play your song, well, I won't stop you. But, you know, the Shook Twins are on stage, so I didn't go in. I walked away all dejected. And the next year, I was sitting around the campfire up there on the water tower. I'm on the water crew. Water's in the house. And some folks came up and sat with us from the sauna. And I said, oh, you're from the sauna? Well, here's the song I was going to burst in and play. Very appropriate song. And they said, well, you're great. You've got to come play the sauna. And sure enough, that year I came and played a little set at the sauna late night. And this was that very appropriate song, Naked. It feels so good to be naked. I was walking down the street just the other day. A man came up to me and he had on dirty clothes. I said to myself in that moment, what a better place this world would be if no one had to wear any clothes. And it feels so good to be naked, singing in the shower, all naked, rolling between the sheets, totally naked. It feels so good to be naked. I knew a girl as pretty as can be. From the inside out it was clear to see she was one of them souls that you can count on. The man in her life, he wasn't treating her right. When she got smart, she wasn't having that. She dropped him like he drops ones on those strippers. And it feels so good to be naked, singing in the shower, all naked, rolling between the sheets, totally naked. It feels so good to be naked. I can recall a time in my life when the pain and strife and guilt kept me from my full potential. I said to myself, this just can't be right. I haven't been that bad. Then I saw the light and I dropped all my baggage and forgave me. And it feels so good to be naked, singing in the shower, all naked, rolling between the sheets, totally naked. It feels so good to be naked.
Hello. Hello. It's the Shook Twins, Caitlin and Lori. And we are here to talk about the Ritz, probably our favorite venue in the universe. The fondest memories. Yeah, where else can you play to an all-naked audience? That's just like, it just never, I mean, it's magical. And we've been playing there we have done it every year. We started playing the Oregon Country Fair in 2009. Heard about the Ritz from our bestie Jenna. She had gone the year before for the first time and saw, I think it was Badminton Orchestra in the Ritz, and she came back just raving about it, how magical it was.
Standing there naked watching people play, and they were naked. It was amazing. I didn't believe it at first.
Yeah, so we knew we had to get in on this naked show. And yeah, and it's just become kind of our special set of the fair, where we just ask all the homies to come and sit in with us, and you know, it's different every year, depending on who's at the fair, and sometimes we get flugelhorn players coming up from the mist of the showers.
Out of the darkness.
Yeah.
Max Ribner.
Yeah, and sometimes Nico plays the piano with his little buns out, and sometimes we have percussionists, different types of percussionists. Sometimes we have a flautist. It's just, you know,
It's been a smorgasbord of different experiences every year.
And one of my favorite, both of our favorite memories, I think, was in a recent year. I forget what year. One of our best friends, Travis, was supposed to come with us to the fair as a SOP, and he was feeling really sick right before it. He has a brain tumor, and so it was pretty tragic, and we were feeling really heavy about it, that he couldn't be there with us because of this stupid tumor. And we had written a song about him, about how he's like showing us, you know, the beauty of life and everything. And Jenna, our best friend that told us about the Ritz, is a witch, and she was there with us that night, and
the moon was full.
Yeah, the moon was way full, and everybody was just way full of love, and we just decided that we wanted to send a spell to Travis, our friend with the brain tumor, just to make sure that, you know, the fair loves him, that he knows the fair loved him, and that we all wanted him to be there. And everybody in the crowd were so on board with it, and it was just incredible. We sang the song while Jenna led a spell with her magical crystal beacon wand, and
bounced some love right off the moon down into his brain.
Yeah, and
he said he felt it.
Yeah, and everybody felt it. It was really, really, really special, and it was everything I could do to just focus on the song, because I just felt like the whole surge of everybody, every naked body there, just like just beaming their love so hard into that crystal, and it was just really, really special. And yeah, so that was one of my favorite memories. But every single moment on that stage is my favorite. So
there's often that special moment in many shows where it's like you can tell everybody's kind of riding the same wave and feeling that same spark, but in the sauna it's like completely inevitable, and it happens more often than usual, I think.
Yeah, it's like the entire show. It's just one moment, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty...
Anytime we've been in the audience watching our friends, like when we got to see California Honey Drops in there.
Or Lady Rizzo. That's my favorite place to see Lady Rizzo.
And people are just dancing around naked. It's just the best!
Yeah, it's the best.
We love it so hard.
We've been missing it for the past couple of years, and we hope to come back again soon. We miss all of you fairgoers, and we'd like to play you a song.
Yeah, we love you. A song about trying to be strong when you aren't really strong. Maybe we can all relate to that these days.
But the chorus is, try as I might do, I know I might not forget you. That's how I feel about Faire. I'll never forget Faire. So here you go. This is called Try As I Might Do.
Hi, my name is Tara Cox. I'm the daughter of Hal Cox. He absolutely loved the Ritz and never missed a fair except the year I was born. Being a kid at the Ritz, I remember putting on little plays with the other kids, singing Disney and Blink-182 songs in the sauna, laughing with my friend Jasmine in the back of my dad's blue van again. My dad and I loved the Greek salad and wild berry punch. My last fair, I have a really sweet memory of sitting by the fire pit at the Ritz with my dad and my mom listening to music under the stars. He passed away last December. The flamingos at the Ritz showed my dad such love and care as his health declined. It was really moving to see, and I'm just so grateful that he had a community that cared about him so much, and what a magical community it was. My dad, he never missed a fair. You can tell by the length of his beard and his hair. We'd get a Greek salad, then head to the show. As the sun starts to set, everything starts to glow. At the Oregon Fair, flowers in your hair. You can leave your cares at the Oregon Fair. If you're a Ritz kid, then you played on the swings, then sat by the fire as Peter Alsop sings. We'd sit in the sauna and clear out our lungs, then rush to the showers to take that cold plunge. At the Oregon Fair, flowers in your hair. You can leave your cares at the Oregon Fair. Grab your blankets and pillows and those sticks that glow, 'cause it's finally time for that wild midnight show. They've got teddy bear picnics and jugglers galore. I hear my dad laugh and then I hear him snore. Gently I wake him, 'cause there's so much more to see and to do, to read and explore. At the Oregon Fair, flowers in your hair. You can leave your cares at the Oregon Fair. His beard, it turned white and his steps start to slow. It's harder to move, but he's rearing to go. Where the friendships are fast, the mosquitoes are slow. When he gets to the Ritz, he's finally home. The Oregon Fair, where they braid his hair. Tender love and care. Thank you, Oregon Fair. Thank you, Oregon Fair. Thank you, Oregon Fair.
Christopher Worth here, coming to you. Really missed OCF last year, and this year we'll miss it again. I've had so many wonderful moments at the sauna, and I found myself in the most magical portal with some of the most incredible music and vibe going on. And I think my whole experience at OCF has been colored by that first magical time and skipping out to the entertainment campfire from there. Miss you all. Appreciate so much the sauna crew and all of the lovely work put in there, and the beautiful, incredible musical moments that have happened there, singing with people, listening to people sing over the years. Can't wait to be back with you guys. Here's a little song called Featherweight. Sending it out to you out there. I will miss you this year and hope to see you soon.
bank of a running stream, at the edge of the in-between. Featherweight, are you listening? We are indeed. We are indeed. On the trunk of a fallen tree, on the dew in the pollen breeze, holding on for the last sunbeam. We are indeed. I hold it back. We are indeed. Who told you that? We are indeed. Indeed. All along, you're floating free. We are indeed. We are indeed. Keeping time on a watch that ceased. Out beyond where the compass reads. Featherweight, are we lost at sea? We are indeed. I hold it back. We are indeed. Who told you that? We are indeed.
Shout out to David Jacobs Train, who wrote that together. Love y'all, miss you.
This is a song about a family reunion. We got stoned at the family reunion for obvious reasons. There was too much food, not enough booze, and there was nothing really vegetarian. So me and my cousin Steve, we went down to the swings and we had ourselves a little pup. Yeah, we got stoned at the family reunion for obvious reasons. That's the sing-along part right there. We'll try it together. It goes, we got stoned at the family reunion for obvious reasons. All right. Oh, my Aunt Jean, she'd been a hippie back in the old hippie days. Yeah, she came around the corner, smiling and saying, I could smell you all from a mile away. Yeah, we offered, she accepted, there was no need for an explanation. And we got stoned at the family reunion for obvious reasons. Now, my Uncle Seamus, he couldn't blame us when he found us down by the swing set. He said he had tried it once back in 1991, and he's been looking for some ever since. So he joined our circle. Soon we were talking and saying things like, did you know Mercury's day is longer than its year, man? Did you know that? Like, that's a real fact. Like, the day is longer than the year because of this. Don't even think about it for too long. Your head will explode. Dude, that's nothing, man. Did you know, like, when someone says the word PJs, like, come over for the sleepover, bring your PJs, did you know what the P stands for? It stands for pub. Isn't that weird? So weird. Dude, that's nothing. Like, man, whatever happened to lima beans? That's what I want to know. Because, like, when I was a kid, I had, like, a lima bean at least once a week. I haven't seen a lima bean in 14 years. What the hell happened to the goddamn lima beans? Well, we got stoned at the family reunion for obvious reasons. My dad and stepdad play the flute. My brother Dan, my half-sister Ann, we grabbed the guitars and the paints. Oh, and one by one, everybody disappeared without a trace. After a while, old Grandpa John, he wondered where everybody went. So he wandered through the park. As the sky grew dark, he found us all down by the swing set. Oh, he saw no one was fighting. He saw everyone was laughing. He ran down the hill to join the big group hug. Yeah, because we got stoned at the family reunion for obvious reasons. One more time. We got stoned at the family reunion for obvious reasons. Thank you very much. Thanks, dads.
last forever.
guess we just didn't know any better. I listen to music and I think of time. Thinking about how I must have looked in the eyes of the days of my design. Streams of thought all happening together. One for all of us, lasting forever. With my head held high, me and my dog backlit by the evening sky, looking where I just came from, thinking about what I'd become. I've never had a defining moment in my life, and there's just no place left to hide. Till dawn, sadness creeps in, I realize those days are gone. Tomorrow came again and again till today, fading like a jet stream. It's a killer view from the end of a sunbeam. Sunbeam, sunbeam, sunbeam.
Girl in the glass of champagne, turning urban into urban. You're a mural on the wall from Calcutta to Montreal. Get your rattle can and take to the street. Let's decorate the gray concrete. When you apply each tint and tone, take back the city for its generous, throw color like a Basquiat. Truly free artists can't be bought. Caveman paintings on the underpass. The fine art of the young outcast. Make it both the very next day. A fresh canvas for you today.
This is a song about a weird dream. In a high-rise apartment by the Golden Sea, I woke with a question mark throttling me. The dial at the bottom came down on my head like a snake around my arms and my legs. By wrists and by ankles, I was hoisted towards the ceiling. My fingers and toes, they began to lose feeling. And in my last throes, I reached back for the covers. To my dark dismay, I was too far, too far. A sign, a thing recognizable, but through fog and stardust I could feel the rise, the fall, the change, the return to the infinite vaporous soil of the motherland. I'm careful, careful to thank her. Thank you. And light through the eye, go
Yo, what is up, my Oregon Country Fair family? This is Michael Leslie of the Rising Buffalo Tribe, and I just wanted to send a heart of love and good positive energies out there to each and every one of you tuning in. You know, we can't gather in person this year, but this virtual experience is the next best thing. So yeah, just remember, keep it upful and be kind to yourself and be kind to one another. You know, believe in yourself and chase your dreams. You take one step towards your heart and your heart takes 2 steps towards you. You know, so yeah, much love from Rising Buffalo Tribe and everyone out there. You know, enjoy this live rendition of Blakkamore's tune, World Needs Love, featuring yours truly on the band Rising Buffalo Tribe. So yo, bless up.
Yele. Love makes the world go round, 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 round. Love is the ground. Yeah. Makes the world go round. Love, we just can't do without. Love, whole world is crying out for love. Whether you go down, your body will let them need love. What makes the world go round? Love, we just can't do without. Love, whole world is crying out for love. While some of them have a surplus, some like the sun loves the earth, the way the rain clouds waters the hillside, like your mama loved you from birth. And them the kind of lover when the whole world a search. How would the whole world a search? What makes the world go round? Love, we just can't do without. Love, whole world is crying out for love, love, love. You go down, your body will let them need. What makes the world go round? We just can't do without. The whole world is crying out for love. All right then, watch out now. Some of them family life facing hardship. Some can't win in a relationship. Some of them cold-hearted, too selfish, never satisfied and they keep complaining. But when you have love, everything blessed, everything will build up your life full of abundance. Blessing from above, love is what the world needs more. What makes the world go round? Love, we just can't do without. Love, whole world is crying out for love. Whether you're good or you're bad, what makes the world go round? We just can't, you just can't, we just can't live without it. The whole world is crying for love, 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 love. Somebody say love, 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 love. Somebody say love, love. The whole world need love, 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 love. Somebody say love, 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 love. The whole world needs some love. You look, you see love, you need love, you see love, love. Rhythm on. What makes this world go round? We just can't do without. The whole world is crying out for love. Whether you're good
them need love. Hey, what makes this world go round? We just can't, you just can't do without it. This whole world is crying for love, love. All right, yeah, Toni, say something.
Can we play a little more? Is that cool? Can we play a little longer? Y'all want to shake it one more time in the Ritz sauna, y'all?
Do what you wanna. You got to do what you wanna. Everybody do what you wanna. You got to do what you wanna. Do what you wanna. Everybody do what you wanna. Come on, boy, do what you wanna. You got to do what you wanna. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, don't shake it, don't shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Do what you wanna, do what you wanna, do what you wanna, do what you wanna. Down at the sauna, do what you wanna, out in the sauna.
Yeah.
got to do what you do, what you do, what you do, what you do, what you wanna do. You got to do what you do, what you do, what you do, what you do, what you wanna do. Yeah, you got to do what you do, what you do, what you do, what you wanna do. Yeah, you got to do what you do, what you do, what you do, what you do, what you do what you wanna, do what you wanna, out in the sauna, do what you wanna.
Go on, bass, go on, bass. Tuba, woo! Bass, Beaumont. Oh, I like that. I like that. Do it again. All right, it's your turn to make some noise, y'all.